Buongiorno, desidera?
My name's Richard Fairbrain. Miss Stella is expecting me.
Welcome to Italy, Mr. Fairbrain. You may go now, Lily. How are you?
Okay, you look great.
Thank you. I'm so glad to see you. You shouldn't drink so much, Mr. Fairbrain.
What, would you deprive me of the only pleasure I've got left in life? You're young, Stefani, and beautiful. Your whole life is before you. My future is gone, stolen from me. There's nothing left in life worth living for.
But you are still the greatest director on Broadway. I know you have been asked to work in London as well.
The theater doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
You have to start living again, Mr. Fairbrain. I know it's very hard for you after what has happened. But if you don't want to do it for her, do it for me. I want to act in one of your plays. A very funny one, not a tragedy. We have cried enough.
You, a singer, want to be in a straight play?
Didn't you tell me that I'm a good actress? And well, I would like to see New York again, if this nightmare will finally end.
For me, it will never end. Real life isn't like a play, where in the end the truth will out. You can't bring down the curtain when you want to, and death always finds us unprepared. Sometimes, the fathers have to bury their children.
This nightmare must end, and for those who survive, life must continue.
Well, if it does, Stefania, I promise you, you'll be the leading lady in the funniest comedy to be staged on Broadway over the past 10 years.
Mr. Fairbrain, Isabel would have been very proud of you.
Stefania?
Yes?
I want you to have this.
She loved you very much.
She loved you very much, you know.
Lily. Bernard.
I'm in the library. I found what I was looking for. I'm glad you came. You remember when you were telling me about the assassin, about his disguise?
Yeah.
Well, it reminded me of something that's not new. And I think I found what I was looking for. Look.
What is this supposed to mean?
I don't know. I don't think anybody knows.
I've seen this painting before. I've seen this, I'm sure of it.
No, you must be wrong. This painting was stolen during World War II. And nobody knows where it is now. Probably in some rich art collector's living room or Or maybe it's growing fungus in somebody's basement.
Why did my story remind you of this painting?
Well, the name of the artist was Andrea Pisani. He was born in Rome in 1865, and he died in 1892. He hanged himself in prison. He killed his wife, a girl of 20. She was an artist model, and after the murder, he painted this. From the time he was arrested until the time he killed himself, he did nothing but beg forgiveness from God and from his beloved. The night before he killed himself, he confessed to a priest. He said that he didn't kill his wife, that he'd been possessed by the old woman's spirit, which was the incarnation of evil. And he said that he'd be reincarnated and eventually kill again.
How did he kill his wife?
You mean what kind of weapon did he use?
Yeah.
An axe. He chopped her up with an axe. So the authorities say. Some say that he was working on his painting when he was arrested, and that his hands were covered with blood and paint, with the axe lying by his side. Everybody heard the screams, and they saw the blood from beneath the door. He must have cut her into tiny bits because they never did find the body. Anyway, it seems that Andrea Pisani's body is buried in the graveyard of Ardua, a little village near Rome.
What are you doing in this place?
I'm interested in this artist.
Artist? Murderer? Slasher? Fiend? His art was killing. You've heard all the romantic stories, eh? How the evil spirits he painted infected his brain and drove him to kill his own beloved wife. How he suffered from a torment of guilt and grief and took his own life in his prison cell. Andrea Pisani never had a wife. He loved no one. With his good looks and his velvet tongue, he lured poor street girls to his rooms and shackled them and tortured them and smeared their blood on his canvases. At last, in a drugged and drunken stupor, he chopped one young wench into a jelly. Why visit the grave of such a monster? What morbid instinct brings you here? Maybe something dark in your own heart reaches out to him, eh? Maybe something darker in mine reaches out to you now. Maybe we both feel the urge to kill and kill and kill and kill and kill!
With your golden